Alrighty, it is another ice fishing update, and I'm living large today, people. I have a chair. I actually found an ice fishing rig in the closet, which had the most important thing, one of these little spoon spatula things. Where's my hole here? There it is. So that I no longer have to dip my hands into the frosty cold water to get out the slush. Okay, today's update is on an amazing lawsuit filed by Rumble Inc. Rumble Video. I've talked about Rumble before. I did the interview with the CEO, Chris Pavlovsky. Rumble is basically an up-and-coming competitor to YouTube. They are suing Google for antitrust law violation, abuse of monopoly, unfair practices, unfair tying agreements, and it's an amazing lawsuit. I'm going to do a specific breakdown of the lawsuit, you know, paragraph by paragraph later on, but now just give you an overview because probably going to talk about it tonight with Robert Barnes during our weekly live stream. Rumble Video is something of a video sharing platform that, incidentally, by the way, you got to get it to the bottom of the lake, let it sit on the bottom, then lift up like 6 inches and wait. There we go. Bottom, lift up. It's a video sharing platform. It's been around since 2013. You upload videos to Rumble, they monetize them, they have ad revenue on their platform. Not only that though, they syndicate out the videos through their syndication partners. If my phone falls, they syndicate out videos that they have exclusive licensing with to their syndication partners, Yahoo, MSN, other platforms, including YouTube. And they use that ad revenue that they generate through those syndication agreements to split with the creator of the video. So Rumble is now suing Google for antitrust violations and anti-competitive practices on the basis that YouTube and Google owns YouTube, Alphabet owns Google and YouTube. Google, the largest search engine in the world, is tweaking the algorithm so that YouTube videos, which Google owns, come up artificially high in the search engine results, thus benefiting Google and YouTube. My phone's gonna fall down. Don't fall down, please. Damn it. Okay, sorry. Where were we before we were so rudely interrupted by the wind? So Google is tweaking the algorithm in the search engine to favor search results that show YouTube videos for obvious reasons. It generates more revenue to Google. It generates more traffic to YouTube. And they can come up with basically monetary reasons why they would bump other entities up through the search engine by abusing of their monopolistic power over Google search and video hosting. So the essence of Rumble's lawsuit is that but for the unlawful tweaking, Rumble would figure higher in the search results than it currently does. And it really doesn't at all, as it says in the lawsuit. And Rumble did a few tests tests, we'll see how well they hold up under scrutiny of, you know, cross-examination and other experts. But they did tests to show that Google is deliberately manipulating the search results. So what Rumble does is they upload a video, someone uploads a video to Rumble's website. Rumble has an exclusive agreement over that video. Rumble then syndicates it out to its syndication partners and then sees how it comes up in the search results. So a dog video on Rumble, when it's only on Rumble, in theory, only Rumble should come up in the search results. When it's syndicated through their syndication partners, then those search results should also come up when you go to Google and put in Rumble dog video, for example, or a specific dog video. What they did is that whenever they syndicated simultaneously to YouTube, which is one of their syndication partners, MSN, Yahoo, etc., the second they do that, the only search results that come up are the YouTube search results, followed closely by Yahoo and MSN, if at all. And this happens even when you put in the search terms dog video, specific dog video, Rumble. And so what they decided to do to test whether or not this was organic versus inorganic abuse of monopolistic power is they released syndication to different syndication partners temporarily at different times. So Rumble would get the video exclusive. It would then syndicate it or release it to syndication on Yahoo and MSN, but not YouTube. And then you would see, sure enough, in the search engines, you would get Yahoo and MSN. Then they would release it to Yahoo a couple of hours later, and lo and behold, YouTube would be the only search result coming up in the first 9 search results with this video, to the exclusion of Rumble itself. And so they say the only way that this can happen is inorganic tweaking of the search engine to the benefit of YouTube as a result of Google's monopoly. They rely also on the antitrust lawsuit that the United States just filed against Google, which I broke down in a separate vlog. They rely also on the fact that Google requires Android and other mobile devices to pre-install YouTube, to the exclusion, or as a requirement to carrying Google, to the exclusion and detriment of other competitors. And it's an amazing thing. The amazing thing about the lawsuit are the damages claimed, which are in the order of $2 billion according to Rumble. How do they determine this? They took the life of their channel on YouTube, and they have something like 9 billion views. And according to the filings, that has generated 4.9 million in AdSense revenue, which, I'm not trying to do the math, if my memory serves me correctly, is about 50 cents per 1,000 views. Whereas ordinarily you'd be getting something like, $10, maybe $20 per 1,000 views on these platforms. So they're saying basically YouTube is making all that money off our videos, but for some reason we're only getting on average 50 cents per 1,000 views, which doesn't make sense. Another part of their damages are that YouTube, as a result of favoring their own platform to the detriment of Rumble, on average people stick around once they're directed to YouTube and watch 10 or 11 videos, which generates further AdSense revenue, further traffic, further business. And Google, by driving artificial YouTube videos up in the search engine, by driving this traffic to YouTube, and by having this continued traffic on YouTube, is benefiting from the continued views that people who were artificially driven there in the first place bring to YouTube, and to the detriment of Rumble. So they say not only are we not getting an appropriate cost per mil, CPM is cost per 1,000 views on YouTube, but Google, through its abuse of its monopoly, is driving traffic to YouTube to further benefit its business. So that is a lawsuit. They rely on the Google antitrust lawsuit, and they rely on a Wall Street Journal expose, all of which are relatively recent. So although many people had suspicion that these were the practices being implemented by Google, there's a lot more evidence to substantiate the allegations now. So it is going to be an interesting lawsuit to follow. I'm not going to catch a fish. Obviously, people hypothesize this because of my voice, so I'm just going to flash to a video from yesterday evening where I actually caught a fish. I'm just going to go for another 2 minutes without talking to see if I catch anything. That is the vlog from the ice. Peace. Okay, so it's on the bottom right now. Right there, lift it up like a little bit. Just wait for the fish. Yes? Yes. All right, we got a fish. We got a fish. This day just got great. Look at this behemoth of a fish. This fish is so small. This is, okay, where there's a fish this small, there is a pike much bigger waiting to pounce. That fish was so small, I probably could have used it as bait. Let's go back one more time. Where there is one, there are more. Perch swim in schools, pike hunt schools. Okay, we're on the bottom of the water now. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh, my camera just fell down. Okay, I did catch this. Look at this beautiful little fish. Okay, you're gonna go back, and I've never caught one of these in the winter. Beautiful. It's got its dorsal fin stuck up right there, so it's like trying to be intimidating and be difficult to swallow for any predator that wants to swallow it, and it's off. Amazing. Booyah.